Hello everyone, welcome to Apti Plus Academy for Civil Services. This is a video on daily topic-wise news and editorial analysis, where I'll be covering the news and editorial from the Hindu and Indian Express. So the most important news will be discussed in this session, and additionally I'll be supplementing the content with some add-on information that can help you in prelims and mains examination. So let's get started with today's topic first. Today is 29th of May. The first topic is India seeks more studies on virus origin. A lot of controversy has arisen because of the origin of the virus, the COVID 19. The second is no consensus on more tax relief on the vaccination. The recent meeting of the GST Council will understand the detail of this news. Third, financial aid for kids under midday meal scheme. Second last, international investment into Sri Lanka port city by China. We'll see the details of this as well. And the last is blended mode of teaching and learning. So this is an editorial which has been reported in Indian Express. So these are some of the important news and editorial from today's newspaper. Apart from this, at the end of this session, there would be some MCQs question based on current affairs. And those of you who are new to our channel, do not forget to subscribe Apti Plus Academy for Civil Services on YouTube. If you like this video, do not forget to give a thumbs up. We'll start our session with the first news, that is India seeks more studies on virus origin. Not only India, other important countries like United States has also cited concern regarding the origin of the virus. So in mains paper, it can be important for your general studies paper 2, issues related to development and management of health. So what is detail of this news? What India has said and in which particular forum India has raised its concern, we'll understand. So India has recently extended its support to the renewed global call for a comprehensive study by the World Health Organization. तो इंडिया ने सपोर्ट किया है एक ग्लोबल एफर्ट्स को, जहां पे WHO ने ये कहा था कि they would be studying the origin of the COVID-19 pandemic and actually the cause for the virus from where it was actually started, right? So it was being considered that जो चाइना की वेट मार्केट है, from there everything has started, and WHO ने वहाँ पे अपनी टीम भी भेजी थी, but it was already being argued, we have discussed that China has not cooperated on that par level, right? So India की जो comments आई है is after the US president Joe Biden, he has said that कि US को इंटेलिजेंस एजेंसी को उन्होंने कहा था कि जो अपनी efforts हैं they need to be redoubled in investigating the SARS-CoV-2 virus and its causes. So yesterday, I had a discussion with this particular news where the US is more acting stricter when it's come to the origin of virus. इससे पहले जो US के फॉर्मर प्रेसिडेंट हैं डोनाल्ड ट्रंप, उन्होंने भी कहा था कि the virus origin is from China and he named that as a Wuhan virus or Chinese virus. So that has again led to another sort of controversy. We're not getting into that news. So this is something a point has been raised on China, and everyone wish and want that this origin should become to the people at the earliest, right? So the COVID has caused more than 3 million deaths worldwide, and it was first reported in China in 2019, right? So there are a lot of controversies there that people, the scientists were actually get the infection before it come into the pandemic. We'll understand that as well. सो इंडिया की अगर स्टैंड की बात करें, सो इंडिया की जो मिनिस्ट्री है, नोडल मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एक्सटर्नल अफेयर, यूज्ड टू डील विद ऑल द एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स मैटर्स, so they have a press statement and stating that there could be a 4 pathway possible for this pandemic, right? So government of India has officially set some reasons because of which the pandemic could have taken such large toll. So first is the introduction of virus through another intermediate host or animal. This is a very natural phenomenon that can happen. Second can be a laboratory incident which US is claiming. Third is a direct zoonotic transmission from animal to human being. So this is another sort of possibilities. And introductions through the cold chain or food chain. So this is again a lengthy process that has to be further investigated. Now अगर इसके बारे में और थोड़ा डिटेल में आपको मैं बताऊं, so India has also asked for a comprehensive led mechanism to investigate the origin of COVID-19 cooperation with all stakeholders, right? जितनी भी possibilities हैं WHO की जो mission है Chinese sites पे, so they definitely want to give a clarity that what was the actual reason for this, because humanity need to know this, right? This is something which has to be understood by the scientific community. A recent report एक Wall Street Journal ने दिया, जहाँ पे they have said कि जो नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ वायरोलॉजी है वुहान में, वहाँ के कुछ जो डॉक्टर्स थे दे वर ऑलरेडी सिक in November 2019 before before the WHO have actually declared pandemic of coronavirus. जब WHO ने कोरोना वायरस को पेंडेमिक नहीं किया था, उससे पहले चाइना में ऑलरेडी कुछ साइंटिस्ट थे जिनको इस तरह के सिम्टम्स देखे गए थे. So this is being argued that possibly it could be a lab mistake, a lab leak that could have occurred in the entire world. Now, no consensus on more tax relief on the vaccines. So basically, the GST Council meeting was held yesterday, and on that meeting, no consensus was being made. So we need to understand that what was actually there, where concession has been given. So important for your General Studies paper 3. This would be important for your General Studies paper 3. Inclusive growth and issues arising from it. So the Goods and Services Council have failed to agree on immediate tax break. राइट, जहाँ पे पेंडेमिक के जो रिलेटेड सप्लाईज है, जो रिलीफ सप्लाईज है, इंक्लूडिंग द कोविड-19 वैक्सीन, मेनी ऑफ द फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर हैव आस्क्ड दैट यहाँ पे जो टैक्सेस है दैट शुड बी कंप्लीटली रिमूव्ड एंड इट शुड बी एग्जेम्प्टेड, राइट. सो द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ फाइनेंस हैज कॉन्स्टिट्यूटेड अ ग्रुप ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स टू रिकमेंड द इंडिविजुअल आइटम टैक्स रेट बाय June 8. सो विदाउट द कंसेंसस वाज मेड, तो व्हाट गवर्नमेंट डिड, उन्होंने एक ग्रुप बनाई है, ग्रुप ऑफ मिनिस्टर GOM बनाई है, वो रिकमेंड करेंगे 8 जून तक कि किस किस आइटम में क्या टैक्स स्लैब होनी चाहिए. नाउ स्टेट डिमांड की अगर बात करें, बहुत सारे ऐसे स्टेट्स हैं दे हैव बीन डिमांडिंग द GST लेविड ऑन द कोविड आइटम टू बी स्क्रैप्ड और कंप्लीटली रिमूव्ड, एंड द लिस्ट ऑफ द स्टेट्स इंक्लूड वेस्ट बंगाल, केरला, पंजाब, दिल्ली, तमिलनाडु, झारखंड. सो दीज स्टेट हैव officially said that they want that this item rates and the tax that is being imposed should be completely removed. And the center has said GST compensation requirement जो 2.7 लाख करोड़ के आसपास थी फाइनेंशियल ईयर 2021-2022 में, उसमें अभी तक सिर्फ 1.1 लाख करोड़ रुपीस ही दिए गई है सेस कलेक्शंस के तौर पे. सो मेनी अंडरलाइनिंग फैक्टर दैट द स्टेट आर आस्किंग for the GST collection that was actually has to be diverted, has to be equally distributed among the states. Now exemptions कुछ एक चीजें में दी गई है सरकार की तरफ से, that include mucormycosis drugs. So the GST Council have left COVID-19 vaccines and medical supply unchanged, but they have given the exemption on the import of medicine used for the treatment of black fungus or mucormycosis. तो इसके लिए जो ड्रग्स इंपोर्ट हो रही है बाहर से, उनमें एग्जेम्पशंस है, नो टैक्स वुड बी इम्पोज्ड, एंड एग्जेम्पशन इज एप्लीकेबल ऑन द वायल्स ऑफ एम्प्रोफाइसिन, राइट. दिस इज अ एम्प्रोफाइसिन B. दिस इज अ ड्रग दैट इज यूज्ड टू ट्रीट द म्यूकोरमाइकोसिस और ब्लैक फंगस, राइट. सो देयर आर मेनी अदर ड्रग्स बट गवर्नमेंट हैज ओनली गिवन फॉर दिस ड्रग, राइट. Now financial aid for kids under midday meal scheme. So talking about this important. This is important for General Studies paper 2. Welfare scheme for the vulnerable section of the population by the center and the states. So what government did, that they're providing some relief to the students who are actually benefited under the midday meal. So the central government has approved a proposal जहाँ पे financial assistance दी जाएगी almost 1.8 करोड़ student को who are actually getting benefit from the DBT, right? जो direct benefit transfer है of the cost component of the midday meal, right? So each student would be getting this benefit, whoever is enrolled. Now the government would provide additional fund भी government देगी state governments को and union territories को of around 12,000 crore rupees. So this was being decided by the central government. Now how the allocation of fund would be done? So the government has said that the fund allocation in the midday meal is about 11,500 crore rupees. और ये इसमें जो सबसे बड़ी जो largest component है that include the cooking cost, right? So which cover the price of ingredient that include pulses, vegetables, cooking oil, salts and condiments. So these are some of the important things that has been included, and government want that the raw thing that has been provided should be given to the individual child, and at the same time there would be additional cash benefit that would be provided to them. So cash in lieu of midday meal. So center ने decide किया है, they would be also providing the cash in lieu of midday meal in some places and dry ration in other places, right? So these two provisions will equally applicable depending upon the situation. So a cash of 100 rupees to each childhood that is studying in class 11 and class 8. तो ऐसे बच्चे जो क्लास 1 से क्लास 8 तक में स्टडी कर रहे हैं उनको 100 रुपीज दी जाएगी इन गवर्नमेंट स्कूल who are beneficiaries of the mid-term meal, right? So this is what the government has come up, and this is appreciative. At least government is thinking for children, and this is the time that they were the people, actually we do not have vaccines for the child, so something to motivate them is the need of the hour. Now some concern has been raised. जो प्राइस दिए गए हैं, फूड एक्टिविस्ट का कहना है ये बहुत ही इनसफिशिएंट है और कहीं ना कहीं से न्यूट्रिशनल सिक्योरिटी भी, जो न्यूट्रिशनल सिक्योरिटी है वो पूरी नहीं की जा सकती, राइट? सो डेफिनेटली द अमाउंट इज वेरी लेस. गवर्नमेंट नीड टू इंक्रीज द राशन, द ड्राई राशन एंड द न्यूट्रिशनल क्वांटिटी एंड क्वालिटी. Some experts' suggestion that was suggested by the expert to the government of India, they have said they are of the opinion that government should enhance the home tech ration and they should include eggs, which is a great source of protein and calcium, vegetables, fruits, dal and chana, this is a black gram or you can say gram or pulses, oils to be given in order to ensure the nutritional security. And India is a country where malnutrition and not getting a proportionate nutrition is a great concern. So with approximate 200 students a day, each child should get something like 900 to 1300 annually as a cooking cost component compared to the last year area. So this was being suggested by the expert. Let's see how the government is considering these opinions. Now, international investment into Sri Lanka port city. So this is something which is a concern for India. Important for your general studies paper 2 in the mains paper. Bilateral regional grouping agreement involving India's and India's interest. And smart city port location is something which is again important for your prelims examination. So what has happened? The Sri Lanka government has invited international investment into Colombo port, and they have described that this is a fully Sri Lankan project, right? A lot of controversy has been seen before as well between India and Sri Lanka with regard to this project development where China is having its own influence. So India is monitoring the situation closely amid the security implications. Now इंडिया की क्या स्टैंड है? इंडिया ने कहा है कि अगर ये पोर्ट जो है श्रीलंका कमर्शियल पर्पज से यूज करती है, सो दैट इज अगेन देयर चॉइस. इफ इट इज कंप्लीटली द फंडेड, if it's Sri Lankan funded ventures, then India do not have any problem, and India will continue to engage Sri Lanka while watching the national interest. So the Colombo Port City Economic Commission is yet to make this public, right? अभी भी ये public नहीं हुई है. वहाँ के जो speaker हैं, parliament के जो speaker है, they have only given a blue draft. So blue draft has been released and it would be very soon given to the people and it will become a law. Now, fear of China dominance, India fears that in that particular region there would be definitely a dominance of China because China ने Sri Lanka को बहुत सारी offering दी है. They have given the loan during this pandemic. They have actually helped China. I mean Sri Lanka, you can say $1 billion of loan was given. फिर उसके बाद 1.5 billion की currency swap facility भी दी गई है. And some experts say China ने इतना ज़्यादा उनको लोन दे दिया है that they want that they should not repay that loan and it should be always an obligation for Sri Lanka to maintain a good relationship with China. So this is China strategy being highlighted by some experts, right? So India has said the concern around recently passed legislation जहाँ पे जो Colombo port city है that is again fearing the Chinese enclave. We'll see the image also. और चाइना ने 1.4 बिलियन पोर्ट सिटी में दिया है, अपने पैसे को खर्च किया. दे हैव इन्वेस्टेड इन द फाइनेंशियल हब टू इंक्रीज 83,000 जॉब्स एंड ब्रिंगिंग 15 बिलियन इन्वेस्टमेंट. सो यू कैन सी दिस इमेज. दिस इज अ इमेज ऑफ श्रीलंका port city which is very soon going to be developed. This is a kind of map that projection that was given by China, Sri Lanka government. So this is an image. And you can see this is somewhere related to Dubai as well, in Burj Khalifa around area where this type of building has been manufactured, the Palm City in Dubai. Now you can see this infograph which talks about the Chinese investment in Sri Lanka, which has gradually increased from 2008 onwards, or you can say from 2010 onwards it has started. So this is the red in color is China and India is blue in color. So you can see till 2009 there was an equal distribution and mostly 50% of investment that was coming from China and India. Proportionately both countries were doing same. But from 2012 onwards, you can see the investment of China has drastically increased, right? You can see, and India has decreased their investment in Sri Lanka. So you can see, because of the reason they are more dependent and they are more adhering to Chinese people, right? And these are the top 5 source of FDI in Sri Lanka: China, India, Netherlands, and Singapore, right? And this is a map which you can see that the Chinese ODA private investment in Sri Lanka. Now, moving to the other news, this is an editorial which talks about the blended mode of teaching and learning. A good editorial which talks about the virtual campus and its impact to the student. So, important for the General Studies paper 2, government policies and intervention in development of various sector, or also it can be important for issues related to development and management of education. So, what are the issues under this editorial? First is challenges and impact on online learning. The second would be the background, which will understand the background of this. Then we'll see the concern that has been raised by the editor. And the last is importance of teachers in campus. So UGC has recently released a draft on blended mode of teaching and learning. And this is something which is considered not to be द स्पिरिट विद इंडियन एजुकेशन सिस्टम. सो जो ड्राफ्ट है उसमें ये कही गई है कि जो 40% टीचिंग है पूरे कोर्स में, उसमें 40% जो है वो ऑनलाइन टीच की जाएगी. इफ द कोर्स इज ऑफ 100%, so the 40% of that particular course would be an online based course and the rest 60% would be offline, right? So this is what the projection is of from the Ministry of Education. सो कॉन्सेप्ट ये है कि बेसिकली उन्होंने कहा कि जो नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी है 2020 की, दे आर एडहरिंग्स टू दैट पर्टिकुलर पॉलिसी वेयर फेस टू फेस ऑनलाइन लर्निंग एंड डिजिटल जो वर्चुअल मोड है उसको प्रमोट की जाएगी. बट फॉर अ कंट्री लाइक इंडिया वेयर वी हैव लॉट ऑफ डिजिटल डिवाइड, दिस इज नॉट अप्रिशिएटेड. सो इट रिकमेंड दैट 30% ऑफ द कोर्सेज वुड बी ऑनलाइन इनिशियली एंड इवेंचुअली उसको बाद में 70% तक कर दी जाएगी. बट देयर सम कंसर्न हैज बीन रेज्ड विद रिगार्ड टू दिस. नाउ विल सी द मैसिव ऑनलाइन, अगर बात करें कोर्सवेयर की जिसको MOOC भी कहते हैं, मैसिव ऑनलाइन ओपन कोर्सवेयर. सो दे हैव सीन पोटेंशियली रिप्लेसमेंट ऑफ फिजिकल कैंपसेस. दिस इज व्हाट द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन हैज टू से. बट जो MOOC है, दे हैव फेल्ड टू परसुएड यूनिवर्सिटी इन US एंड एक्सेप्ट देम. तो एक ग्लोबल एग्जाम्पल है जहाँ पे अमेरिका ने भी इस तरह के जो क्लासेस हैं उनको अपोज किया. इन 2003 वहाँ के जो प्रोफेसर हैं फिलोसफी डिपार्टमेंट के सेंट जोय स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटी में, दे हैव रिफ्यूज टू टीच स्टूडेंट by this online platform, right? And they said that replace professor dismantle departure and provide diminished education to public university. So this is what the US professor has to say with regards to the online teaching. But in India, universities are already being pushed to teach the courses available in SWAN. This is an online platform by Government of India. और इस तरह के जो massive online courseware है उसको promote की जा रही है. We have to understand that there are many digital divide which is there in India. So we have to first reduce that digital divide, then only we can work upon this. Now some concerns, the higher education institution are not only about student, they also has to meet the space for the teachers. Even every society needs teacher. हर एक society में चाहे वो bottom up approach रखते हुए हर जगह पे हमें teachers को incorporate करने की ज़रूरत है. There are only merely knowledge providers. We do not need only knowledge provider. We need some education coach that should come into play, right? And they do have the responsibility to introduce student to the source of knowledge. So this is something, and it can be lacking during the online classes. Now, in the last 7 years, it has been seen that the gradual reduction in the budget allocation for the higher education. So this government has not, the number of the allocation which was supposed to be there in the higher education has actually decreased. So the new proposal is way of cutting the number of the teachers and in the name of liberating the students. So this proposal has also refused to acknowledge the huge digital divide that exists in India, which I'm talking about. Now it would certainly punish the poor student than those who belonging from SC communities, because they would be the most vulnerable, which would definitely not avail this benefits. Now, importance of teachers in the campus, how a teacher can be an influencer, can be a role model for student. So we need to understand that the teacher in each discipline and each discipline is very important in a campus, and they bring them a diversity of way of looking the world. Definitely, teacher help a student to understand, to make think out of the syllabus and express whatever he want to say about the particular topic. So student must be given an opportunity to accompany differences and disagreements. Another important is that universities, especially in context of India, need to democratize the society. और अगर campuses की बात करें, they have given youth freedom to reckless communities they come from, right? Now, moving to the MCQs question of the day. Before I start with the question, just to tell you the correct answers and options. So for the first question, the correct option is C, and for the second question also, the correct option is C. Now, today I'm asking a current affairs based question. This is mostly on reports, so I'll be asking two important reports and which released it, because UPSC tend to ask the questions on report and indexes. So the technology and innovation report is released by, you have to choose the correct option and mark that correct option in the comment section down below. If you have any additional information, you can share with us in the comment section. The second question, the food waste index report is released by United Nations Environment Program, International Food Policy Research Institute, Walk Free Foundation, and New Economic Foundations. So this you have to keep in mind, and if you know, it is very good, and if you don't know, make sure you read about all these reports and index. These are very relevant for you. So this was all about the daily news analysis followed by MCQs question. If you have any other concern, you can let us know. We'll be more than happy to assist you. For time being, I'm signing off. Wish you all the best. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you so much.